Hello, my YouTube friends. How are you? It is Monday. It is like 4:30 and it is a gorgeous day. It is in the low 60s. The sun is shining and there is a stiff breeze outside, like 20-25 miles an hour. But we're trying to enjoy the weather today because rain's coming tonight. And then it's going to get cold enough to see snow showers. They said not enough to accumulate, but we'll see. I'm just over this snow. So I hope you had a great weekend. We had a nice relaxing weekend. Mr. Jerry got the island done. And if I remember, I'll try to shoot a picture in of the island. The island color alone, it was shiplap that he put around it. Then we had some, we bought copper handles and stuff that matches the cupboards. And the top is our original granite. And it turned out really sweet. We both really like it. We like the color. It is called Restful Weekend by Magnolia Paints, and then the wall color is our from the same line, is what is it called? Morning relaxation or morning something. It's morning something. I can't think today. So he got that done this weekend, and today he ran up and picked up our tile and for the backsplash and some other things that he needed. And I sat here this morning trying to get my head better with the allergies. For me, when things start to come out new like this in the spring, that will hit me harder. But they're talking about rain tonight and tomorrow into some snow. But this afternoon, we did take a drive over to Lake Odessa because there is, last year I did the Michigan Shop Hop fabric thing. And we drove in our region. We drove all over the place. We took the whole day to do that. And actually we took 2 days to do everything, and I don't see us doing it. It's in June and July, but we went over to Lake Odessa to the quilt store over there that I had pre-ordered the magazine. And when I was over there, of course you got to look around and everything, and she had this quilt laying out. It was, I'll put a picture up and stuff. Our daughter reads books, and we both really liked it. So I did find the pattern. It's a hard to find pattern and a hard to find all the fabrics for it. But she had probably 90% of it. So when I get paid again, I'll try to go over just to grab what I need and then kit it up basically so that I know that this is, and mark it that this is a Christmas gift, so I can, you know, get working on different things. But for right now, we are home, and Mr. Jerry has a sinus headache, so he's trying to get rid of that. For supper, I'm not for sure what it will be. Probably hamburgers or hot dogs, one of the two. I'm not a big hot dog fan unless I can grill it on the grill, but that's not happening quite yet. So, but other than that, This weekend I worked on my English paper piecing, and I didn't grab that to show. I'll try to snap pictures of the flowers that I got done. And then I crocheted a little bit on that ripple blanket, and so I've got the colors in it right now. So I got that purple and white, the gray is the background, and then I got the two blues. So I will start all over again, adding 4 rows of the gray, and then I will start with the dark blue for the top and bottom and the light blue in the middle, and then the gray, and then it'll be white, purple, white. So, but that's kind of what it's looking like. It reminds me of a granny stitch kind. So, but I haven't been working on it much because I've actually been knitting on some socks. Not Mr. Jerry socks. I tried knitting on Mr. Jerry socks. I have to look up the pattern because I completely forgot. Even though I could try to figure it out, but I just need to look the pattern up. So this is his socks. I already got one done, so I'm on the second one. I am on I got the leg and cuff done. I've got the heel and heel flap done, so I'm just decreasing these side stitches here. But I just cannot remember the very first, there is something there, and I always forget how to do it until I start doing it. I know it's a knit and purl because that's what the stitches are, but then there are, you know, 2, 4, 5, 6 stitches in between, and I know that there is a slip stitch and all that stuff, but anyways, so I just put his aside because number one, I wasn't feeling it. And number two, I pulled out my other sock. This was my April sock that I drew to knit from Adelaide Fiber Company. I think it's called Dragonfly or Hummingbird, one of the two. And I only have one sock going on this, but this is how far I got on this. I've been working on this. So I got the leg part done. I did a knit 2, purl 2. I did 25 rows for the leg, the heel flap and gusset. They are all picked up, so now all I have to do is just knit, knit, knit until I get to the toes. I really like this. I think what it is with Mr. Jerry's is that I don't want to do a pattern sock the way my head is. I just want simple, easy, no thinking knitting. So that's why I went to this. So, but it is a US 1 2.25. But yeah, this is so pretty. So pretty. So I've been working on that one. And then my Easter stitch along. This weekend was supposed to be just the words in Christ alone. You were only supposed to do, actually, we weren't supposed to do the words till today. And it was the word in and alone, and then tomorrow was the Christ. But everybody, once you start doing words, you just want to finish it. So I got it done. I got it done. So this is what it looks like. So I'm really happy with it. This is the second Easter one. I have 2 Christmas ones, but this is the second Easter one. So I did get that done. All I did was cinch up the back. I do have felt that I could glue on this, but half the time I don't even do that because it hangs up on the wall and no one's going to see the back. So I got that done. So I was happy with that. I already had it up displayed too. So the next things is, I talked about how I went to the quilt store in Lake Odessa and I picked up the all Michigan shop hop. I think there's 113 or 100 extra shops this year, but this book is so new it still smells. But these are all the shop hop fabrics. So there is a panel, and then I have to see what you're seeing. And then you have all these other fabrics on the side, and then you have what they call the blenders, and then you have the stripe ones. This is hard to see, guys, sorry. But we cannot get these yet. Some places will pre-order where you can get them, but I don't think we can get them until the shop hops actually starts in June. So, but yeah, I just thought those were really, really pretty. But they have up in the Upper Peninsula, let me see if I can get to the different regions. They have the West region, which is Holland and everything. Our region, let me see. So they have the South Central region, Upper Peninsula region, Southwest region, North region, West region, Southeast region, and Central region. And I am basically in the Southwest region. And in mine there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 16 stores. So this is what the stamps that when you stop, they will have a stamp to put in, and they give away prizes. Some people actually do all of them. I mean, they take the whole June, July and just travel just to go get their stamps and stuff. But I don't think that I'm going to be doing that this year. It was a lot of fun, but we'll see. But they have quilts in here that you can make once you get all the stuff. But yeah, so I just got this. I really haven't pondered over it. But when I was in her shop, there was, oh, I took care of it. There was a quilt there that I wanted to do for our daughter, and sorry if I'm repeating myself because I'm tired, but she didn't have a kit, she didn't have all of the fabrics, and she didn't have the pattern. So she let us take a picture of the quilt, and then I looked it up, and there's not too many people out there that have the pattern. So I did find someone that did a digital where I could, you know, print up a PDF, so that's what I did. But I can go back over there to see, and there's also numbers, so I can try to find the fabrics that way too that she might not have. But I'll go back and get what I can from there. But I also picked up a wool design. It's called Jar of Flowers. I do like doing wool applique, and this also has my embroidery in it. This one's only going to be 6x9, so I just picked up the pattern for it. I thought that was really cute. And sometime, it's either next week or the week after, there is a sew along. I was just looking on to see if it doesn't say. There is a sew along, and it is by moderncharmstitchery.com, and it's called Library Nook, and it will end up being a 49" by 61", and it's like a scrappy quilt with 6 English paper piecing flowers in it. And I'm going to do this. And my friend Shar said she was going to do it. So, it's just a 9 patch. So, if you count, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it's this little square right here. And then you're doing an opposite where it's white and her blue and white. So I need 45 of this and 45 of this, and then the English paper piece, in which I've already been doing. But so I've been looking at my fabric, you know, using what I have to see, you know, what I might want. But I definitely will be doing this. So this week sometime I'll be pulling out what I want to use. I kind of have a little bit. I pulled out a jelly roll, and I know a jelly roll I could use in it. But I have some fat quarters that, you know, they were bundles that I broke apart. And so I have extras of those. So I'll just see. In my mind, I'm thinking I want it springy, you know, bright colors or springtime colors or something like that. So, but yeah, so right there is her stuff right there. So that's about really it that I have. But other than that, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to put my feet up in this recliner, and I'm going to look at my book, and then it'll be supper time to fix and get this uploaded. So stay strong, my friends. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you back on Tuesday.